I was a little late. I was getting a beer out of the fridge.
That's why we have to clap.
All right. Olivia is the reason why you have the clap.
Olivia is the reason we have the clap.
She's a very giving person. Poor Gus.
If you say poor Gus, that guy in the comment section is gonna...
I know, he's like, you poor Jesse, and then Kevin says some straight, you guys are like besties now.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back again, Breaking Bad, Season 4, Episode 9. Tom, what happened last episode?
All right, so the episode starts off with a flashback where Gus is telling Hector about how the cousins died, his nephews, and also how Bolsa died before he could mention how he thought it all went down. Gus is interviewed by the DEA, and he says that Gale invited him to his house to ask for money, and also that Gus had a scholarship that Gale won, I guess, or whatever. Anyways, and that's how he says his fingerprints got in Gale's apartment. Everybody buys it except Hank. He is definitely not convinced. Walt goes on a ride with Hank, and Hank asks him to put a tracker in under the fender of Gus's car. He pretends to, and then goes into the restaurant and tells Gus he didn't do it. Gus says, go ahead and do it. So on his way out, he plants it. Walt goes to Jesse's house and insists that he needs to kick it in the butt and kill Gus. While Jesse is out of the room, Jesse gets a text from, I assume, Mike, that says the meeting with the boss, being Gus, is off. And Walt, you can see that he's starting to not trust Jesse anymore. There's a flashback where Gus is introduced to the cartel, and they end up shooting his friend, somebody really important to him, right in front of him, revealing why Gus despises Hector and the cartel.
His Jesse.
What's that?
Nothing, go ahead.
The episode ends with Gus asking Hector to look at him, and Hector does not. And that's it.
Said that was his Jesse that got killed.
Oh, yeah. There you go. And that's the wrap-up.
And that's why maybe Gus is not taking Walt out so quickly. We always thought it was because of the meth stuff, where they had to back up with Gale. But now the Gale's not there anymore. Then I don't know. I think Gus can get a backup plan. Granted, it's not going to be so good as Walt's meth. I think there's something else going on there as to why he has not removed Walt or Jesse. And it will be his downfall, I bet. I'm 100%. Well, I guess I shouldn't say 100%. I'm like 99% convinced that Gus is done.
You already put money on something. I don't even remember what it was.
Oh, yeah, I bet that Gus was dead this season.
$50 this season, $100.
Nah, Blue remembers. Nobody took the bet, so.
No. You better against yourself.
Agreements. That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is episode 9. There's what? 4? It goes to 13.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, this is where it's gonna really start ramping up.
Probably.
The plot thickens. I'm just saying.
Okay. Are you ready? We're just gonna go into it. We're just going. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's trash time. Punch in the face.
No.
Whose glasses are those? Those Hank's glasses? Or sorry, Walt's glasses?
Walt's, yeah.
Like those are his shoes too, I'm pretty sure.
So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same shoes.
And they were Walt's shoes, yeah.
Was he on a walker or on a wheelchair the last time we saw him? Or was a walker, yeah?
No, he's using the walker.
Christ.
Yeah.
The
That mic?
Boom.
Get the bad guy.
Get your bad guy.
All the way?
There's definitely his rival there.
He sings like I sing.
I was just about to say, but I didn't know if they were going to talk. Say, oh, must be related
Just
to
gotta
Tom.
go with it, man.
It's
Just
not
go with
like
it.
it's
Google Earth?
home to work.
That's work. That's home. That's work. That's home. What, this guy? There's 2 places every day all week? It's unbelievable. Chicken slinging son of a bitch.
What up, bitch?
You know how to get through a freeway?
Yes, hi. I live on the 4900 block of Doswell Place, and I want to report a very suspicious man who's lurking in my neighborhood.
He called the cops on him?
Say, leave my Hank alone.
Have we ever seen Walt smoke?
No, I hope he coughs. They're doing a show for the camera to show that it's fine to go ahead and smoke those cigarettes. Yeah, he did cough.
We bite the bullet and buy him a car. Used, I was thinking would be best. Do you have any thoughts on what kind? Or should I just go ahead and...
Yeah, no, you just go ahead.
Okay.
No, he doesn't care anymore. What the fuck is going on?
Listen, business is good. Really good. So good that I'm thinking maybe you don't need to even work your second job.
Oh my god.
Maybe you could start thinking about an exit strategy.
I'm working on it.
Wait, he got a tracker?
Oh, he got his own. Who's he trying to track? Let's see. We'll find out.
These are the questions.
Oh, it's opened. So he already put it.
Pollos Hermanos has a main distribution center. It's not far from town. The place is huge.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm looking at it online right
Is
now.
it going to be...
It's the meth
Big
lab.
warehouse and rows of these long...
This is where Hank's
poultry
gonna fall down the
buildings or
laundromat stairs,
hatcheries
Katie?
or whatever you call them.
No,
Lots
this
of
is
space to
where
hide
they
illicit
meet.
activity.
It's
Sounds
the
promising,
chickens.
right?
Yeah.
So, you say, buddy, got another field trip in you?
That's bad.
Hank's such a good guy.
Well, Hank is in danger if he doesn't have Walt there. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Well, we know Walt isn't because he is the danger.
I am the danger.
What is it, Walter?
My brother-in-law, Mike, he soon he will probably, in the near future, take a ride out to a certain distribution center to look around for things.
Maybe the guy who killed is not Gus, it's Jesse. It's Gus is Hank. With his brother-in-law. Is he cooking in a different spot? Yep.
Is Beneke going to stop in?
So, a hand wax for you today? Okay, great.
Oh, she's
Please give this to your car care professional.
Laundering money.
And the Black Explorer.
so that the prophet is
She's typing in fake sales, and then they can go ahead and here's Beneke. Then they
summoned
can go
him.
ahead and put the drug money cash in the register.
What are you,
Basically.
Someone from the office said you work down here, so I thought I'd come down and say hi. Thing is, Skylar, I really need to talk to you.
An audit? Wait, an audit tomorrow? How long have you had this?
Wow. Well, with your knowledge of
how the books got the way they are. Maybe there's some way you could undo what's in there.
You want me to uncook your books? My name, my signatures are all over those books.
Uh-oh.
Skylar, I'm accountable, not you.
Let me explain what's gonna happen here, okay? Once the CID sees this as willful tax fraud, they are going to build the strongest possible case against you. And once they start down that path, they have an 80% conviction rate. That's because they're allowed to monitor your mail and tap your phones, and not just you, Ted. Everyone involved in those books. I can't have this in my life. I cannot be audited.
It's always the money. It's always the money.
Is Walt gonna pay the $100,000?
No, that's a fine that would be levied after the conviction and after the investigation.
If something were to happen to the man, would you have a problem with that?
Who really cares what I think?
That's a dangerous man. That's a very dangerous man, one who doesn't give a fuck.
Mike also might like that answer because that's what he said to Gus. Like, I know better than to ask questions.
Yeah, right.
Essentially
Who cares
saying
what I
that.
think?
Oh my god, he got shot? What the fuck just happened?
Who?
Cartel?
The cartel? Yeah. Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh, Mike saved his ass.
Terrified me.
That's Gus.
Oh, that's
dude.
Gus. Okay.
Get out!
Oh, he don't
They're
care.
intentionally not shooting him. Yeah.
Crazy motherfucker.
He says the answer is yes. He's talking to the cartel. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Time to melt another one.
Should I even ask? I wouldn't.
Jesse's gonna have to be like the little puppy, you know, that's got to choose which owner to go to. They're both gonna be like, "Come here, Jesse. Come here, Jesse.
Who's a good boy?
Who loves you the most?
He's like,
Who gave you
I guess I
meatloaf?"
never thanked you for what you did. But thanks. What was the deal with Gus?
The deal?
The Terminator shit? Walking right into the bullets? What the hell was he doing?
The cartel needs Gus. His distribution network. They're not looking to kill him.
But what? The rest of us are like open season? Is he doing anything about that?
Enough. You got questions. Ask him yourself.
Katie, you're right.
Look at the copies of the receipts to refresh my
Is
memory.
Skylar gonna walk
Take
in,
all the
or did
time
she
you need,
prepare
Mr.
him?
Beneke, that's why we're here.
I feel like she's gonna walk
Big
in
questions.
from that
There she is.
angle.
Oh, I am so sorry I am late. I got lost.
Special Agent James Baccaris.
Ooh, special. Skylar White.
Ms. White, you are the accountant of record for many of these reports, is that correct?
Guilty as charged.
Well, then perhaps you can shed some light on this history of missing revenue.
Ms. White, you've read Section 61 of the IRC?
I did not follow what you just said.
How gross income for a business is defined. You're not allowed to do that.
Well, I think I am.
No, you're not.
Well, you know what they say about opinions, right? Everyone's got one.
God, they're going for the negligence.
Yeah, she's gonna act dumb.
Look, it doesn't
His
matter if it's an
accountant was
electronic
dumb.
check or a paper check. Income is income. You're not allowed to not declare it.
It's not an excuse
When I
for the
input
law,
everything into the Quicken,
but into the Quicken.
nothing flashed red, so that's got to mean it's okay, right?
Quicken.
It's just she's trying to prove that there was no intent.
Ms. White, how did you get this job?
Oh, Ted hired me.
I mean, your qualifications. What are your qualifications? I mean, where did you get your training?
Oh, well, I haven't had any training per se. I've always been naturally good with numbers. Got a good instinct for them. Right, Teddy?
All falling into place. Ms. White, I just have to ask. You're not managing accounts anywhere else, are you?
Uh-oh.
No. No. I'm a cashier at a car wash.
Oh,
Not
that's true, but
Pay your back taxes, pay the penalties, and move on from this. Just put it behind you.
Hey, with what? I owe them $617,000. What am I?
oh
Look,
no.
just figure it out.
Oh
all right?
no.
You
It's
just dodged
gonna
prison.
come from Walt?
Sell your
No, my
Is
house.
Skylar
I don't
gonna
have any assets. There are no
embezzle
assets left to
money?
sell.
Ted, if you don't pay them, they will reopen the investigation. And that little fiction I just spun up there is going to completely unravel. You have to settle.
No way.
Wish I could.
Oh, there's no BMW.
Well,
Dude, a Geo Metro, bro.
if she's smart.
She's gonna embezzle money from the money laundering of the car wash to get
Don't put it
cash.
the wrong way.
And launder it into Beneke somehow.
Come in.
So it is his house. Okay. Check that off the list.
12,
What's with all the kid? What's with all the kid toys though? We saw the kid toys. Nice cooking again.
Got some rice and beans.
Yes.
Rice and beans.
Mike mentioned I have some questions. I have invited you into my home. Prepare food. So we could sit and talk. Can you cook Walter's formula?
Oh, damn.
What? Walter's formula. Can you produce his product without any help? Alone?
No. The junky loser you were about to waste and dump in the desert a month ago? This your plan? Huh? Invite me in your house. Make whatever this is, make me feel important. Then get me to keep cooking for you after you kill Mr. White. You wanna talk like men? Let's talk like men. You kill Mr. White, you're gonna have to kill me too.
You are here because circumstances with the cartel are untenable. And I need your help.
Don't trust him, bro. Don't trust him, bro. Because I think you're spot on.
Mm-hmm.
He stuck it on. Is that Jesse's car? He stuck it on Jesse's car.
Oh my god, he's gonna see that he went to
Oh
Gus's
my.
place.
Oh my.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
No. And he just was at Gus's place and completely backed Walt up.
Yeah, I think he
He
thinks
is,
that
he
he's
thinks.
setting him up. He's setting him up.
I think so.
Thank God.
I don't know. He trusts him enough to go over there, actually.
Oh.
So the cartel wants half of Gus's entire operation, and they want your formula. And he's gonna give it to them. Well,
I don't think that's
I gotta give it to them.
real.
I mean, I'm supposed to go to Mexico and teach a bunch of cartel kids
Oh my
how
God.
to cook a batch of blue. And what if like all the equipment is in Mexican instead of English? You know?
Mexican instead of English.
I don't know. I
This
need
better
your
not be
help.
just a play to be
Okay,
able to
maybe
go
you
ahead and
could,
teach Jesse so that
maybe
he
you could like coach me or something.
You haven't been with Gus. You haven't seen Gus. You haven't spoken to Gus.
Why are you?
You weren't at Gus's house last night.
It's still here.
Jeez. Look, I didn't have a chance. All right? Okay? I knew you would react this way. I knew you would freak out and wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
2 hours and 18 minutes, and you couldn't figure out a way to give it to him. Right there, you were in
How
his
did you know
house,
how long I was there?
and you didn't have the guts to do it.
Tracking me?
2 hours and 18 minutes.
You never had any intention of killing him, did you?
How did you know I was at his house last night?
This is how I knew. Go to Mexico and screw up like I know you will, and wind up in a barrel somewhere.
Right? Good
That's
response.
why he was. That's why he
there's the
was
blood.
bleeding. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Good
Uh-oh.
response.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's just like the last time they fought in the trailer. They all worked it out.
Oh my God. Walter.
Uh-oh. Whoop. Oh, don't do it, Jesse. Oh, he's doing it.
Can you walk?
Oh.
Then get the fuck out of here and never come back.
Oh.
Oh man.
Yep. It's all part of Gus's plan.
Shit's going down.
Splitting them apart.
Do you think he's bullshitting him?
Yes. Gus? Yes.
Yeah.
I think Jesse called it out correctly at the dinner there. They do want to go ahead and get rid of Walter. And the whole thing has been employed to try to keep Jesse. Well, maybe not even keep Jesse, but to be able to learn how to make meth and be able to either get rid of Walt or get rid of both of them.
I think the plan is to just get rid of both of them. I think.
Yes. Yeah.
I think
probably.
Gus just wants
to learn
to
the
be
formula
He
and
wants,
get rid of
he
both
wants
of
the
them.
yeah, he wants the formula.
Yeah. They're
So
both
he's giving
Maybe
Jesse
anybody, yeah.
giving Jesse a quest.
they're both equally annoying for him.
But yeah, there's I don't know. That's not like the fight in the RV before where it's
No, they've beaten the shit out of each other.
well, they fought before it, but they didn't do like Jesse
like that.
sitting over the top of Walt,
Yeah.
hitting him 4 times in the face while he was defenseless. That's a
It felt good, no?
Yeah, I mean, like, the amount of times that Jesse's gotten his ass literally handed to him. It was definitely pent up rage. Like, how dare you? What do you mean? What do you mean? What have I done? Are you kidding me? It's like the same thing that his parents did to him. And that's why he is susceptible to Gus. Walter doesn't even realize it because he's got his head so far up his own ass that he's the one who created the situation. Like, if he, had been a good teammate to Jesse, like Jesse originally was like, yeah, this is what I think is happening. But now that Walter is doing what Walter does and just, being so full of himself and incapable of, accepting anything as a mistake that he does. So, and this is why Walter's like, fine. Or, I'm sorry, Jesse's like, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
And Walt is thinking that Jesse is working with them and conspiring to take him out when we just witnessed the scene of him sitting with Gus that said, you kill him, you kill me too.
Well, it's like how, oh, sorry.
No, it's just got to be like when Jesse was explaining the situation to Walt and figured out that he was tracking him, which means that he's not trusting him.
Right.
I think he felt very betrayed.
Right.
That, I literally said I would just fucking die for you.
Mm-hmm.
And here you are questioning me.
Yep.
And so I will punch you in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Many
that
times.
was definitely...
And try to hit you with a lamp.
So much pent-up frustration.
So many things are going on. It's still gonna explode. It's gonna explode
Like a water
more.
heater.
Oh my god. It's gonna erupt.
If Skylar gets involved with Beneke again, I'll be so pissed. That will be the point in the season where I'm like, you know what, Skylar, I don't like you.
I mean, they try to they give you this little foreshadowing and lead, but it doesn't end up being the way you think.
Well, because she's like Walter, she will make you believe she cares about you, but at the end of the day,
she cares about herself.
She only cares about herself, and that's why her and Walt are perfect for each other.
Seems that she's, to me at least, that she is going to be able to use her access to Walt's income in the business to launder money. Walt's not going to know exactly how much money, is the percentage, where we lose 30%, to taxes and laundering, and maybe it's 35%, and she starts funneling and embezzling that and giving it to Beneke. And now she's embezzling But now she's cooking the books for 2 companies, and is gonna get Beneke somehow involved. Like there could be like this whole fucking RICO accusation where there's multiple companies cooking books. The main income source is drugs, and the out is for a guy who committed tax fraud in order for him to pay his fines. Like this gets really just gets really criminal, like really criminal. Not that it wasn't very criminal before, but this gets like way more woven criminal.
Yeah.
Like this is like RICO. You're just starting to act like a mob.
What do you guys think about Gus saying that the answer is yes to the cartel on the phone? What do you think that's going to mean and lead to?
I think they were trying to what they were trying to portray is that yes, we will go ahead and like teach you how to cook the meth. But I don't really think that. I think that's what they're leading you to. I think the answer is I don't know.
I think they want blood. I think they want revenge.
Hank maybe because Hank killed the cousins. Maybe the
yes.
Might be all of them except Jesse.
Hank?
Jesse.
Yes,
kill everyone.
Hank.
Kill everyone, and so Gus is trying to save his part by at least getting the formula before they kill everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my thought that I remember saying that what if Gus like in a way made the cartel kill Hank so that it's not his fault because Walt thinks that Gus is in a war with the cartel, and if the cartel killed Hank, for example, if Hank is in the war zone, he gets killed. It's not Gus's fault, but like Gus is planning on doing that. You know what I mean? Like
Gus is on Hank. Gus has flip-flopped a couple of times, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gave them Hank's name in the first place, and then in the second place, he called them and told them the cousins are coming for you. So now he wants to kill. Like Hank could have died a long time ago.
I don't know that was flip-flopped. I think that when he told the cousins Hank's name, he already had planned what he was going to do.
Yeah, he's just so fucking calculated. Like he's just already
he wanted the cousins dead, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
He's playing like 9D chess, and so that's what he's doing now, right? Like we're gonna find out at the end, like this was his fucking plan the whole time.
Yeah, probably.
And he's gonna die.
I think Gus knows that he's running out of options, and I think it's kind of what they've all been doing up until this point, where it's like you just make the best move with what you got. And I think Gus is getting desperate. I don't think Gus cares about whether Walt knows or doesn't know, as long as if Hank were to die or whatever. Like, I think Gus is starting to get pretty desperate. Because obviously the cartel... I mean, like, he's trying to play... Like, he's trying to keep his poker face, like, walking out into the bullets and stuff like that. But, like... I'm starting to like wonder because he's lost control of Walter. Like he used to have a good relationship with him, now won't even talk to him. You have Jesse, who, obviously has a lot of loyalty to Walt. I mean, his game there is starting to pan out a little bit, but at the end of the day, if Jesse just decides like, I'm not going to teach you, and then he goes to what is he going to do? Kill the two of them, and then the cartel kills him. Like, he's running out of options, and I think he knows it.
I have a feeling. I it's not a feeling, it's just like, I think that Hank is gonna die thinking that he caught the Heisenberg, he caught Gus, and then he realizes that the real Heisenberg is
Walt, like in
Walt,
his last dying
in his
breath.
his last dying breath. Oh my god. Like everything is Hank's he's in a bad spot.
Yeah, he's definitely on the ledge, so to say. And I think that phone call between him and Walt saying that, can you wait 24, 48 hours, is because Walt is trying to protect him.
Mm-hmm.
Like Katie had said.
Yeah, maybe
And
Gus
so-
does care whether or not Walt perceives his guilt or innocence if something were to happen to Hank.
Tom, just yes or no question. Do we find out the relationship of the person who was shot in the head with Gus at the meeting of the cartel that, whatever his name is, Mr. Dementia shit his pants in the interrogation room, Salamanca?
Wait, the relationship between Gus and who?
Yeah, the
Salamanca or
question
the guy
was
that
so
got...
bad.
The guy,
like, what?
the guy who got his head blown off by Salamanca.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
his partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we find out the relationship?
You have seen everything from Max you're going to see.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Cool.
Well, his name is Max?
Correct.
Do they bring him up ever again?
No. I know, you're surprised. You think if I know somebody's name, they're a big character, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
I've seen it 10 times.
It's only because I didn't catch his name. So that
Remember
doesn't mean
when,
they didn't say it.
Remember when we were like, oh, that bald guy, and Tom was like, Mike? We're like, what? How the fuck do you know
he's
that?
here for a while.
I know, like, I've seen it 10 times. I know everybody's character. I know,
It's like Mike, Combo, Badger, and we're like, who the fuck is Combo, Badger?
You know the heavy-set black guy that works for Saul?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His name's Huel.
Yeah, he said that.
I'm sorry, I just know his name.
I think Saul said, yeah.
That's
he said
probably
that.
because you've seen Better Call Saul. He's probably in Better Call Saul a bunch.
A little bit, yeah. But, I mean, like I said, I'm not joking. 10 times I've probably seen this, at least.
Yeah, he's just a no-head.
So I just know every character.
I can see why this season is very good. It's gonna.
It's gonna be very good, but it's gonna be a fucking roller coaster ride. I don't think it's gonna be really tough to predict.
And Walter is
Just-
currently unemployed.
Although Gus dies. Gus is done for. Gus is done
There's
for.
so-
I gave you
there's-
the bets or whatever. Gus is done for.
There's just so much going on right now. You
Yeah.
got Gus and the cartel. You got Gus and Jesse. You got Jesse and Walt. You got Skyler and
And
Ted.
Benedict, and you got Hank.
Skyler and Walt.
and you got Hank. And you've got it's just fucking crazy.
Bro, but
But
please,
all of it will make sense.
please just tell me there's no more like surprise gunfire because my heart can't handle it. This is the second time I like.
God, me too.
The last episode, I jumped out of my chair. It was so.
At Max's demise.
It was so.
I mean, that was startling. Like I've put the reaction together enough to because that's the first. I told you that's the first thing I do is I put the videos together and I immediately go to like a part that's good in the episode and I see everybody's reaction. And
Did you see me like jump out
Kevin
of my
Kevin
chair?
was just like, oh yeah, but Katie and
Oh my
Lou
God,
were
I
like,
was
oh
terrified.
my God.
It got me good.
On this, when the guy got shot in the face, I don't think I had much of a reaction. You have to go look. I was probably moving my eyes. Was like, my eyebrows may have raised.
I'm
But
not a
when
gun
Max got-
enthusiast.
Yeah, when
Hole in
Max
the
got
head.
shot, both Katie and Blue were like
Yeah.
visibly jumped.
Yeah, it got me.
It's pretty funny. Anyways, he did.
Yeah. So cool episode.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kuko Salamanca.
Cool.
I will say this: that this was a good episode, but the rest of them, you better.
This was
just
the
buckle
lull
up.
before the storm.
Buckle
They had
up,
to set up the
boy.
fight.
Yeah, no, this is the storm's here. Like we're
strap
there
in.
now. After this episode, yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a shit.
They
storm.
set up a
always
lot
like
of different shit storms that are going to culminate into one shit clone. Cyclone.
be
shit.
a
It's like it's just like it's gonna
shit NATO.
it's just gonna all
A more
clash
shit
together.
Easter.
It's always the double digits episodes that are very good.
Tornadoes with a chance of corn.
Oh yeah.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Does
Ping, ping, ping.
does your car insurance cover that? Okay, anyways.
Okay.
Another
All right,
windshield, yeah.
Fine. I really
All right.
have to pee, so goodbye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
See you next
Good
time.
night.